Not gonna lie, there might be some major lagging, honestly. So, Ethernet isn't working. But I think we have visuals today. It's just that you guys might be delayed because I don't have the best connection right now.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
So with me being on wireless right now, I'm just gonna say ahead of time that y'all might be missing out on some things I might be reacting to because we can't properly establish an Ethernet connection for the rest of, well, for today and tomorrow. Maybe in the middle of this month things will get better, but I can't guarantee it for, like, until tomorrow or throughout next week. Now, speaking of next week, supposedly, in the MMORPG news, Bamco has an update for us regarding Blue Protocol. Now, I don't know what that major news drop is, but it better be something in the right direction. Let me drink some water. I'm feeling dry right now.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers. That's what I'll make tonight. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Alright. Now, part of the case of feeling dry is that possibly
Reboot.
there's mucus just happening. Oh, good thing this is not full yet. I was gonna say... Oh, this minigame event. I'm gonna wait for all of this to unlock before I play them. It looks kind of fun, not gonna lie. Oh god, this sound effect still gets me. We're gonna...
Hi, how are you?
But we are going to do this storyline in 2 weeks. According to my game plan... next week we're going to be going to the desert story, and then 2 weeks from now we are going to go into the story that results in us fighting this giant Gundam. And thank you, Kiva, thank you. Apparently, I got it on a video that we actually got the vegetable child. Thankfully, Twitch saved that moment, so I was able to, download the video for this, for getting this kid. And she's probably my most luckiest pull in my history of this entire game. To date. Like, literally, I only did singles, and I got her. I could have done a multi-pull and, like, got double of her, but... Nowadays, when it comes to pulling, I just decide to play it safer than sorry. Oh yeah, why don't we claim our Twitch rewards while we're at it? Okay, that's a funny number now. Thank you, Keep It, thank you.
Nice.
You know what, why don't we... A lot of people have, like, voted in the direction of me getting another copy of her. Because here's the thing. After I got a single copy of her, I got a second copy of her. But... supposedly, like... if it's going to be a limited time character, it's I would go as far as getting, like, 3 copies at minimum. At maximum around that much. The same case with Raiden Shogun. The god of Electro herself, because I'm kind of waiting for her banner. The bright side to this banner right now is that I could get copies of Noelle, since I don't mind building her as a DPS, and I could get like 2 more copies of the Wolf Boy, since I've wanted to get 2 more copies of the Wolf Boy for a long time.
Come take a look. There will definitely.
Maybe the strategy is this. Here's what I'm thinking. We could keep on polling for her until we get the next copy of her. And then we're going to keep on saving polls until the next banner I want. And the next time I get the 5-star, I have a chance to lose that 5-star poll, right? But we'll be fine because we have backup polls anyway, so... let's see how far we are here. I think it's just 10. Okay, yeah, I failed my previous 50-50 on November 2nd. So it's only been 10 since then. Yeah, I think in terms of the amount of polls we're doing, we should be okay. So I'll just go ahead and go for it until we get the guaranteed limited time. And then we'll save the rest of them. So this is going to go from 11 to 20. Okay, we can skip this. I already got Benny Boy. This is going from 21 to 30. Noelle, we take that. This is going to 31 to 40. Okay, interesting. Another Noelle, sure. 41 to 50. Okay, Noelle. 51 to 60. Interesting. You're making it really hard for me, game. 61 to 70. Dang, okay. Might as well C6 Noelle at this point. Okay, this is 70. 70s right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there it is. 78. Okay, she took out more polls than we thought. Just when I want to feel better about myself. But it's okay. We'll just keep on saving for the next limited time banners. Well, we'll just keep on saving then. Alright, 300. It's not terrible. I'll just convince myself that's not terrible. Alright, so how many copies of Noelle did we get? Did we max her out? Please tell me I actually maxed her out. Wait a minute. I actually maxed her out? After 2 years of playing? Let's go. No, GG's. We actually maxed her out. Ooh, now I could turn her into a main DPS material. Ooh. Question is, how do I want to outfit her to be a main DPS? Decisions. The elemental burst damage of this... Oh, that's not going to affect her. Ooh, we gotta treat her well to be a main DPS now. Okay, so now I gotta switch around her entire equipment. Okay, I'm so gonna slap this on her. And then... Ooh. If our girl is juiced up to be main DPS, we definitely have to focus on farming for her. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This might be an option, but it seems kind of copium at the moment. So now I gotta farm for her equipment, and then I gotta... Well, I can also, like, use this weapon on her, technically speaking. Because... that actually might be a good idea. Now that I think about it. Because I can also use this, but... Actually, I have an idea. Because I need to switch some claymores around anyway. Actually, no, this is still fine. Okay, decisions. I think you can use this. It works with you aesthetically. And we can boost your attack further. You can use this because energy recharge works well for you. And then this can be going to our future. This is going to go towards a future character we're going to get for free. Alright, we might not be able to max out Razor, but by the least of it, maxing out Noelle is pretty pogs too. Alright, did I get any more important weapons? I got another copy of Benny, but I don't need to max him out. Oh, she's already here. She is already here. I almost forgot I got a copy of Dory out of random. Like, randomly, I just got a copy of Dory on the standard banner, I believe. So this is going to go towards, getting her ult up. I could put this weapon on her for the aesthetics, it also works, but, the cooldown on her skill is pretty fast, actually. Yeah, the cooldown is a 9-second cooldown, so that's not terrible. But also at the same time, I mean... why not? It can work either way. Okay, so now I think everybody should be able to have the proper weapon they should be using. On my second account, I have Razor using, this weapon. But I feel like I could experiment more with this thing. Now I could be able to get the kid to, C2. Hey, at least we got saved by the soft pity. We did get saved by the supposed, soft pity. Alright, I'm not pulling any more for this kid. She troubled me enough. Okay, how many more mats can we throw into her upgrade pile? Do I have anybody else using the slingshot? Do I have a max level slingshot? I am pretty sure I do. Because the only one using the max level slingshot is, Doug Nutty, yeah, Doug Nutty. Oh, I almost forgot I have this bow I need to upgrade. That's gonna go towards the good doggy boy. The game might as well give me one more copy of this bow to max upgrade, because I was able to recently max upgrade this thing. Okay. Right. Sacrifice more stuff that we don't need anymore, because we don't need them. Oh, I could craft one of these, actually. That's fine. I hope your evening, hope your day has been going well, Keepa. Let me go ahead and give you a quick shout out while I do some crafting.
On the cooldown. VIP guild replaced inline. Oh, okay. Thanks for the info. I did not know that.
Yeah, just
Oh,
if it go,
there we go. Oh, Shin's got some big numbers. Oh, no, he did get hit by it. He dashed around. He's trying to close the gap. Shin got him on the lightning. Oh,
Jeez.
oh my
That's-
Can you
gosh.
can
Two
you
in a
clip
row.
that? Can you clip that?
That was well
Lag.
played.
Wait a minute. And thank you, Clipbot, for the wonderful shout-out clips for keep in. When did I get another copy of... Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I could use one more copy of this book for Sucrose. Well, whatever the game decides, I guess. Whatever the game decides. Yeah, we've mostly been set on weapons. I just need to get, like, some more equipment to farm for recently. And I also need to farm for some drops to upgrade this kid further. I didn't really think we would actually have to, like... Maybe I jinxed myself, because when I originally pulled for this kid, on her release day, I did say that, like, I hope we didn't have to get to soft pity, and look where it got me. I ended up going to soft pity. But we should be able to have enough pulls for the next character, so my pity is fresh at 0 now, so with the fresh 0 pity, we should be, like, more than prepared for the next banner, even though we used up our guarantee anyways. If there are reruns I'm interested in next patch, I'll go for it, because right now the characters they revealed for the next patch are not characters I'm personally interested in, so we'll be safe, we'll be fine. Okay, what was I doing? Actually, I should check the blacksmith. 1, 2... Oh, right, I fought the grass cube recently. I didn't get footage of this, but I did some co-op with the grass cube. I could probably show it off on my second account when I get the chance, when I'm not doing these the Genshin streaming event hours. Wonder who's online right now. I want to see if anybody... Oh, Navier is online. I could probably get them to help me for now.
Say is true. You have to see the world for your... Yeah.
Oh, now I gotta farm the... Damn, okay, now I gotta farm for 2 cubes. I have to farm the grass cube and I have to farm the rock cube. That's a little bit difficult to say because you're saying 2 cuss sounds. Rock cube. Did I ask the blacksmith to make me stuff yet? I probably should. Okay, yeah, I should. Make something made, please, good sir. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Alright, we'll be back to him later. Trying to think. I could continue farming for her books, but that's also gonna or thingies. These don't look like books, honestly. But it's also gonna depend on how much she also needs. Let's take a look at her stats real quick. They're currently level 4. If I remember correctly, from 5 and 6, it's gonna take 6 and... Yeah, it's going to take... What is it? 6 plus 9, it's 15. So both of these are gonna take 30 silvers in total. So with 30 silvers in total, I only have enough to give her... Oh yeah. And with the golds, I only have enough to get one of those talents to level 8 at best. So I guess we're going book farming today. So I need to farm for those books anyways. And then another day I'm gonna have to go and beat up the cubes and have somebody help me beat up the cube. Wait. When did I get enough of these? Let's make a trip to the land of not Japan real quick. When did I get enough of those sigils? I never paid attention. Oh, for anybody who's coming in, if anybody's wondering why there's confetti flying around, it's because I'm celebrating the fact that I got one of my characters maxed out, and we got ourselves a 3rd copy of this little kid. Of the little vegetable kid. And from here on forward, we're just gonna keep on saving. Alright, so how many... 80 times 3 is like 3 hard pitties. So... hopefully... the polls will work in our favor for the next rerun I want to do. Until the Snake Doctor comes out, I'm gonna be paying attention to reruns as I save up in the meantime, so... I guess we're back to doing dailies. Because there's been like a lot of times since I just last did dailies anyway, because I never felt an incentive to after I maxed out the friendship for a character. Ooh, so now that Noelle is actually maxed out to be a DPS. Alright, so I needed to do this, but I also needed to interact with the tree. Electro Crystal. Okay, that's easy to get. Don't mind me. I just need to upgrade this tree real quick. Thank you. There we go, level 33. I still have not... Yeah, for some reason I still haven't max upgraded this tree yet. Probably never felt much of an incentive to, like, continue leveling it. Oh my god, you should go for her weapon. Like, I could go for her weapon, but the thing is that, already got traumatized by the weapon banner before. Rather not have to face it again. Hold on a second. Well, that should be enough for us to use these, actually. Yeah, that's enough to use those little ones. Okay, that's good. That's as far as we'll get with her. Why don't we max out this cup, actually? See how this goes. I'm kind of concerned. And I have the right to be concerned because she's a character I want to be built properly, so if we roll the wrong stats, well, it's not the end of the world, but it's not the worst piece of equipment we can give to this kid anyways. So I'm kind of designing a game at the moment. Not like designing, but like writing down stuff. For like how things should work and whatnot. And it's going to be very interesting because like you can't satisfy everybody with game development. So the only thing you can do is try your best, and that's like what I aim to do. I'm thinking for the equipment system, probably just gonna go old school MMORPG style, in which you get stat gear. But now it's just a matter of deciding, like, do we want the stats to be varied? Do we want the stats to have its own upgrade system and whatnot? How do we want are the stats set by default, or can you change the stats on an existing piece of gear? It's something that I kind of like been thinking about for a long time. Because not everybody, well, in a bunch of MMORPGs I've looked at, particularly a lot of like old school MMORPGs that have started from like the earlier 2000s, there's a lot, the thing that they do with gear is that, I'm sure they still do it today, is that over time as you level, you abandon your old piece of gear unless you're keeping it for cosmetics if there's a transmog system, for better pieces of gear that you either get as a drop, or you end up crafting in the future. So that's been something I've been thinking about, if, like, what the general consensus is of a gear system that a lot of players would be fine with. And even if I do have a set gear system, people would still disagree with me with the overall design because the design is not to their own liking, even though, like, we can't make everybody happy, unfortunately. So yeah, just stuff I've been thinking about in my recent game design notes that I've been writing down. I also need to take some time to, like, watch the interview of the, whatchamacallit, the developer of Final Fantasy XIV, on how he was able to revive the game. On how he was able to revive the game after its huge, no, that's acceptable, actually. How he was able to revive the game after it, like, failed on its launch. So, that's something I need to take a look at. Alright, we're gonna turn off the confetti for now. So all I gotta do is wait. Just gotta wait. Let's see who is gonna be responsive to me. Actually, I should go ahead and check my teapot in the meantime. See if I've actually collected all the currency in it. Actually, I probably do want to do some decorating. Oh yeah, I haven't really, like... Do I want to collect the 2,000 that's here right now? If I wait a little longer, it's going to cap out at, 2,400, so I think I'll go collect this right now.
This route.
Yeah, I'll collect this right now, honestly. I'm gonna wait for this to max out, then I'll collect it for the kid. Alright, so here's something interesting. Let me just purchase this first. They've added the biome. They've added the biome for the new region, but they never, like, officially announced it. Like, instead of having it be, like, a specific, the only thing that you need is to actually, I believe this is, like, a story quest locked feature, though. Meanwhile, like, there's a tree in Not Japan that is required in order for you to get the Japanese biome. The new region biome requires, like, story quest completion. It's so weird. Now, this is interesting, though. This is, like, this is a whole entire theater. I am certain this is an interactable thingy. I don't know if it's completely interactable because I don't know where... I don't even know where in my place I can put it unless I open up a new house. Which is something I could do.
If you ever...
Huh. I guess everybody's doing something tonight. Oh, Irie went offline. Oh yeah, I think she's collabing with somebody tonight, that's why she went offline. But, yeah, I definitely did see her. Did Meg's act yet? Oh, there she is. Oh, she probably hasn't added me yet, that's why. I definitely think this study turned out just fine. I think there's enough moving space. You could be able to, like, walk back and forth between the Japanese-themed, area and this area. I think this looks pretty nice together. I believe this room is pretty good. I probably need to organize the stage area a teensy bit better, but I think it's pretty comfy in all honesty. What else? I need to figure out something for the back rooms over here, because I kind of want to make, like, some kind of latrine area. I don't know how to best do it, due to the, furniture limitations that we have for indoor furnishings. I'll figure something out. I could probably change up the guest bedroom. I think my master bedroom actually looks really spiffin' and amazing right now. I feel like the guest bedroom is a bedroom that could be changed at any point in time, because as much as I like to combine, like, two different bedrooms together, well, I mean, technically speaking, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. What's another indoor set that I want to work on? I wonder if they said anything regarding housing for... Yeah, I wonder if they said anything regarding housing for AQ3D. I could make the... But I don't have any party members. I don't have any companions in my, outside who want this. 1,000 swings. Oh, right, I'm making this thing. I almost forgot I was making this thing. Okay. This is the bedroom. This is like... This is probably what would be the guest room, I think. Or it could be like part of the master bedroom, because here's the thing. There's like a table here. And some of these gifts I can't be able to claim because I don't have those respective characters, or I did not put the respective characters in the teapot yet. Wait, did I already bake this? Amid Poetic Wandering? I think I already did, I just, Wait, did I? Did I? Oh, I know why. Okay. Pieces of furniture are shared, that's why. This is not part of a set, this is like, this is a bunch of furniture I slapped together because it looks nice over here. As like a general lobby area. Huh, okay. So that means... if I could make this, I could. But the next major indoors project we have to make is this one with the samurai armor here. So we have to make 1, 2, 3... Alright, this is 5 pieces of furniture. Festive music, slaying bows, aging genko, and 4 core principles. So 2 4 core principles. Do I even have enough pieces of wood? I don't know if I have enough pieces of wood, in all honesty.
This route.
There's a lot of different furniture pieces here. Wait. What is this? Clarity from the Land of Wisdom. Theater's Cool Mist. Are these interactable? Are some of these interactable? No, I'm pretty sure they're normal buildings. I'm definitely missing some original furniture. Recipes, I believe. Oh, Evil Slaying Bows is over here. I was wondering. Festive Music is here too. And also, I could get myself Vial of Adeptal Speed. Okay, so now these should be available to me. Perfect. It would be nice if we could get, like, excess experience as, like, resources we can use, even if it's, like, disposable resources. It kind of feels a little bit, like, excessive that we get, like, excess experience and it doesn't go anywhere, in all honesty. Feels bad. Same thing with, like, same thing with excess Battle Pass experience. Actually, let me just double check. Do I have enough crowns for... I mean, I should have enough crowns. Why wouldn't I have enough crowns? Okay, here it is. I think I should have enough crowns for now. Because 2 of these are going to Noelle, since I just maxed her out. And then I'm going to give 2 to Razor, because he's in a good spot to crown 2. So that means I would have 6 crowns left. In which case... who or what is the next crown going to? Do I want to give it to Nahida? Should I level 90 Venti? I mean, if I'm relatively bored enough, I can go ahead and get this boy to level... I can go ahead and get this boy to level, what is it? Level 90. Helps him to get his energy recharge up a teensy bit more. I forgot, he doesn't scale in... Elemental Mastery is benefited by level, though, that's the thing. Ever since it's got jacked for the wind element. Because I know I'm going to get her to level 90. We're going to be fighting... Actually, no, I'll get him to level 90 next week, I think. Or... I should focus on getting her to level 80, actually, because... I need to collect a bunch of stuff for her. I need 18 of these, and I need 12 of these to get her to at least level 80. Do I want to work on Dory? I don't think I want to work on Dory for a while. I need more copies of her.
Oh, fine.
Actually, I need to test her real quick. Let's try using her on a... whatchamacallit. Now that's another test. Let's try testing her with... Oh, this is going to be an easy peasy setup, honestly.
What is the situation?
Yeah, this setup is way too easy peasy. Alright, let's do a little test. Let's go to the mushroom turkey. Burb. Big Burb, whatever it is. This bond, we're gonna call this a codename Big Burb.
There is no escape!
Make yourselves at home.
Stand with me!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Hey,
Shine down! Our bond is strong!
I see everything.
Out of my way! Dissipate!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Riptide.
No escape! Our bond is strong!
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Okay, that was definitely not fair. I feel like I should just swap Raiden Shogun for Fischl, in all honesty. Or, what we can also do is...
Chivalry will never die.
we could use the Book Boy. Alright, let's go to another boss for another test. I'm gonna go to the Giant Dorito, because the Giant Dorito is also a pretty good damage sponge for testing, I guess.
Sharing my knowledge.
Lightning, terrified! Did with me know my sword! Huh? Huh. Yeah. Let me weave you a verse.
No time to lose. Za. Za. Yeah. 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 Huh. Za. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. No time to lose. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Dissipate!
Hey! Yeah!
Out of my way! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword. Our bond is strong.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Yeah!
You can run, but you can't hide. Bring it on.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The way the boss is getting up at first, alongside with her summoning her palace, I'm gonna call it her giant cloche, because you know that thing that waiters bring out to you, and they have the lid on the food? That thing is technically called a cloche. I'm gonna call it the giant cloche. People could call it the giant dome, the thing that's the side of Texas, the green Sandy's Treen Dome, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's do one more test. One more.
Chivalry will never die.
Yeah, I don't usually do a lot of things in solo, but at the same time, it's like the only reason I would just go and fight stuff solo is for the matter of just numbers testing. team composition testing and all that good jazz. And I still can't for the life of me figure out where the heck is the... Oh. I mean, in all honesty, this cave is a little bit hard to notice at first. I never went down this cave. I think there are some spots in the game where you just explore and... I almost thought that the cube was not there. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure they added the cube in this place. Because I did farm her last time. So here's the thing. One of my missing VOD portions due to, like, unstable, like, Pega internet was just the rounds of this cube I was doing, unfortunately. It wasn't exactly too important. It was just me fighting this thing for the first time. So, I mean, it's not too terrible. I'll just go ahead and do one brief battle of it. Just, again, once again, for the sake of testing something. I will say that the color palette for this thing is kind of...
I'll settle this.
is really ugly. It's a very ugly green.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain
I mean, don't get me wrong, the bright color tones are amazing, but... Oh god. It's going swamp mode. This is one of those moments where I actually want to trigger the ugh sound effect.
With sword comes shadow.
Committed to memory.
Speed of light. Out of my way. Ring cutter. Don't blink. Hey.
Make yourselves a room.
Dissipate. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Lightning purified. Incoming.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse, honestly. Of course, my Kuchin could still use better artifacts, but, I think she's pretty good for what she is right now. For her new artifacts, that is. She just needs a teensy bit more attack and crit rate, but I think overall she's on the right side. She's probably got the best stats that she has right now for her current setup. Also, I got a couple more copies of her, which I'm pretty happy for, because I love playing her, honestly. She was, like, one of my original waifus of this game, and I'm pretty happy to, like, build her. Of course, I know there's lots of other people who will, like, throw shade on her for messing up their 5-star pulls in this game. But if you build her properly, she can be pretty decent damage dealer. She can rival that of Sino at the moment.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Alright, anyways, let's see if I can get Nahida to help me on some co-op stuff, and then we'll go ahead and start off with a little bit. I don't think I'll be able to finish it, but I'll start a little bit of the Archon quest, and the Archon quest is called, oh, wait. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do something else in order to get the Archon quest going, because I don't have it in the quest menu. Okay. great. Let me go ahead and do a quick wiki search. Hey, thank you for the lurk, TJ. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well, fam. Let's give a shout out to TJ in the meantime. I think I probably hit a roadblock because I required to start a different quest first.
The darkest night. Here, have my buff. Here, you can have my buff. Silence, boy! Dark Knight Lord! Uh-oh.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
You have got to be kidding me. Right? Oh, great. So, we need to actually complete a different arc. Okay. Wow, we have to complete the story quest involving going down into the caverns, which I've never started. Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay then, so we're gonna be we're gonna be majorly pushed back on progress then. Sheesh. That's upsetting.
time to act. Our bond is strong.
Oh, yeah, this is very embarrassing that I can't actually start the story quest for the next region till I... Oh, man, can they actually, like, really remove this restriction? I think the main problem people are having right now is that, like, characters are so busy with, like, everything else that they can't actually attend to the main story quest because... Okay, here's a mistake I notice a lot of people do. They accepted all of these. They accepted all of these, so the moment they accepted these... Right? The moment they accepted these, they just lock a lot of characters out of participating in the main story quest. And so, embarrassingly, yeah, that's what happened.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I'll just quietly start the prologue that I should have started some time ago because I never realized, and nobody's told me that I need to complete this cavern story that I should have finished some time ago. Which is really interesting considering that, you can just freely go to this map without a story quest requirement, by all means. I haven't even finished 100% exploring yet. Okay, that's really Pepega. What the heck? She did not need to deserve this. Come on, game. Man, what is with those flat attack rolls? That is so Pepega. No, I'm gonna sacrifice this thing. I'm gonna sacrifice this thing, but it'll give me excess experience. Feels bad. Let me actually go ahead and change the information of the title real quick. Oh, let me a second. There we go.
Solidify!
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Stabilize!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Okay, we're gonna save that one piece for somebody. But for now, I think I'm gonna have her use this piece, I think.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate.
There we go. That's what the title should say in the first place. But yeah, sorry that we can't be able to start the actual story because I am locked behind a prologue, unfortunately. But it's okay though. It's like it's story I should have like done in the first place. So we can of course finish part 1 by tomorrow night, but we can go ahead and get started with it at least.
Shine down. There is no escape.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
a gold one, okay. Well, in any case, I'm gonna need more than 30. Like, 30 minimum of the silver ones, and... whatchamacallit? 30 minimum of the silver ones, and a bunch of gold ones regardless. Do I even want to give her a crown? I don't know.
No time to lose.
Make yourselves at home.
Illusa!
Everyone hold hands.
No time to lose.
I see everything.
Now
You shall perish.
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
Alright, after this, we're gonna go ahead and, I guess, Resident Sleeper through some dialogue. It's not like I would expect anybody to pay attention, since this is like story I should have finished in the first place. Invisible wall? Hello?
There is no motion to compel.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Hey,
Time for your arraignment.
the Temple of Wisdom.
Torn to oblivion.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Shine down.
Do I have anybody else using these? I don't think so. I'm probably just only going to get these for Nahida anyways. And I think the rest of the condensed resin I'll probably, not condensed. The rest of the resin I'll probably do, spend on boss fights because... our lady mage, Noelle, now needs to get herself to... she needs to get herself to level 90 now so I can actually properly Oonga Boonga with her.
Shine down.
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Boom! Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
Now you shall
Shouldn't let your guard down.
shine down.
Dang, there's only a few days left for me to get Overwatch's event stuff done.
There's no escape! Ha, ha!
I like playing this game in co-op sometimes. It really helps to like break the as much as I don't mind playing this game in single player, I kind of like playing this game with friends. I think the main trouble of an open world game in co-op is just probably the amount of asset loading and how much load your machine can handle, which is understandable.
Time to work.
Hey,
Put your back into it.
time for takeoff. Let's play.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Disgusting.
There's no escape!
Oh, this person has the KFC wings, which I never got because you are requirements for it. Well, I don't want to go into the details of that.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Shine down!
I see everything.
Hey, leave it to me! Shine! Incinerate!
Okay, fingers crossed that this daily is not a troublesome, because some of these food deliveries cannot be completed in co-op.
There is no escape. Today's recommendation is the steak.
Oh no!
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Ah, Ernest, why do you have to be completed in single player? I can't believe you, Ernest. Well, on the bright side, since I'm gonna be building up 2 more characters to be DPSs, I can actually...
Don't blink.
Oh, I can actually put aside Ningguang. Because honestly, I wanted to actually...
Speed of light.
Oonga Boonga with Noelle more so than Ningguang, honestly.
Well, that's not bad.
I'll go ahead and collect the daily rewards later. I'm just gonna be doing something else for now. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for like this event to have all of its mini games available. But wait, you can co-op this. Interesting. I also thought that this would be like an event where you have to talk to people in order to unlock it. Thankfully, it's not one of those intrusive events. I appreciate that. Actually, speaking of Yoimi, I want to see if they actually did anything to adjust her recently. I don't think they've adjusted her so much in terms of like her setup. So yeah, she's still using her signature bow, which is one of the most borked and best bows in the entire game. Wait, what's her ratio? Oh man, she needs 70% crit rate at least. Damn. Yeah, she's still freaking cute. Damn. Okay. Everything else looks okay. It's just that she needs more crit rate, so they did not give her a crit rate hat. Oh, this is the Oonga Boonga Noel build. But why? Xiangling should still be Xiangling. Interesting, you could have gone for a 4-piece emblem, but okay. Alright.
Goldfish him down! As a good knight should. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. A festive reprise! Here come the fireworks! Steady as stone. Huh. Time to clean up.
Ooh, that was kind of a neat finish. Oh, okay.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh yeah, I need to pick up my order from the blacksmith. I almost forgot about this. But technically I could use Spiral Abyss to level up Nahida's book even further. Technically speaking. But we're not going to be crafting any new weapons for a long time either, so... Wait. What's this? After the character equipped with this weapon triggers an electro-elemental reaction, nearby party members of the type involved receive a 10% damage bonus. I feel like the Hakushin ring really works as a specific niche. Like, it could be better. It's really nichey, but it works in a bunch of electro teams. It's just odd. Not even the amount of rocks I have is enough. Damn. Okay. Because I can technically, like, get her weapon to level 90 by all means. It's just that... Oh, man, that's difficult. Alright, no problem, Kiva, no problem. Alright, so I can actually slap this book back onto Ningguang, I guess. Because I was trying to, like, swap some artifacts around her. I guess we'll be fine for the long run. Oh, she needs crit damage on that, so that means I need to switch a piece back onto her. Wait, didn't I have like a flat piece of artifact that gives... I think it's this one. Yeah, it was specifically an interestingly built HP Ningguang. But, since we're not going to be using her for a while, since I don't really like the Catalyst playstyle too much as a main DPS, let's switch out this entire team. Alright, so I think Noelle should be fine to shield on her own. Then we'll go ahead and throw an Albedo in here. Where the heck is you, Mr. Alchemist?
I will protect you.
Now this is rock solid. I think? Actually,
What shall we do?
I mean, that should be fun. I just need to, like, get her leveled and stuff. Let me go back to my teapot. I want to see, like, I want to check my indoor furniture.
Add
Actually, before we do that, let me just check my expeditions real quick. Wait, hold on. Don't I have a Mondstadt expedition that gives me... Nope, I don't. Okay, I thought I got a Mondstadt expedition that could give me Valberries, but apparently I don't. Great. Is my resin supposed to be full pretty soon? Yeah, it's supposed to be full pretty soon. I just gotta wait like an extra 5 minutes or something.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Alright, and now we wait. Actually, while we wait...
incoming.
This realm.
Here's one thing I really wish I could get a bit more of a detail about. I really wish, like, I would know which furniture is... Do they permit us to put inside versus outside? Because some of these I really can't tell. Like, you really don't know until the game, like... Until you make it and the game tells you, oh, it's an outdoors furniture and this is an indoors furniture. Some of it's confusing. I don't have enough coins to get any new furniture by any means, but... You know, something that's really interesting is that the MMORPG I've also played, Pirate 101, even if there's an outdoors furniture, you could put it indoors too. So, like, I could plant a tree, both indoors and outdoors. There's no restriction on that. Like, it has an outdoors category, but that doesn't mean I can only just put it outdoors, so... I'm just saying. I think a good portion of these are, like, outdoors furniture. Not exactly... Oh, that must be Collie's backpack. Not exactly too much, indoor stuff. But how can I actually... What kind of furniture can I get that makes it seem like we have, like, a latrine system inside? There's not exactly too much furniture regarding that. Hey, what's up, Monster Bane? I'll be right back, guys. I need to do something real quick.
If you ever... Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Okay, I'm back. I needed to help my grandmother with something, and I needed to use the restroom. But yeah, I got the Dendro Archon. Here's the... Okay, let me just show my pull history. It's... I don't want to say disgusting, I just really lucked out. Okay, so this was like the recent ones, but before the recent ones, and the failed 50-50...
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Okay, so this was number 23, but... Here's where this where things got juicy. Alright. This was C1 Kuching. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this history. This is a guaranteed on a single. And 3 singles afterwards, I won the 50-50. If this is not the pinnacle of my Genshin Impact polls, then I don't know what is. And afterwards, I failed the 50-50 again, but it's okay because I love using Kuching. And unfortunately, we had to go to Soft Pity, but the bright side is, thanks to this banner, I was finally able to get C6 Noelle. So now I have a reason to level 90 Noelle, and double crown her at least. So yeah, we still have a lot of pulls I need to save. I'm gonna be saving the rest of my pulls for, a rerun. At least, like, Raiden Shogun rerun. I need Raiden Shogun C2. Maybe this could be enough to, like, get me her C2 if I'm lucky enough. 'Cause... I got Zhongli C2 out of luck. Well, here's the thing with Zhongli. C1 was guaranteed. C2 required some luck after C1 Chi-Chi. But I was accepting a C1 Chi-Chi anyway, since that's a good constellation. But yeah, Venti's going to be the only Archon who doesn't have any constellations, because I am not looking to go to this. Like, why does this constellation have to be C6? Like... I'm not spending money for this. And this C1 is not even worth it. Like, he's not a sniping Archon. Maybe in the future we'll have, like, I don't know, Cryo Archon be a sniping Archon, but he's not the one. But yeah, Shogun, I need her C2. I'm waiting for her next rerun. I know she had a rerun some time ago, but I was still saving some polls then. Yeah, I was still saving polls at the time. Mostly because I wanted to get Nahida anyways.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
I mean, sometimes I give people luck, sometimes I don't give people luck. But I feel like if I don't pull for a long time, I just end up giving people luck. Wait, am I planting anything? Oh, I gotta plant these because I need to level 90 Noelle. Right. That's fine. I think this is fine. I've seen, like, pictures, speaking of the new biome, I know how to get it, but I have not been working on my Archon quests.
This rep.
I don't think I'm gonna get it anytime soon either, because I haven't even gotten the Inazuma one. Like, I don't have the coins, I don't have the requirements. Oh yeah, we're the Dendro Archon's friends.
If you ever...
Yeah, there's a lot of characters who don't need C2, but the tier list people are very insistent on having Raiden be a defense shredder. Look at this. 60% of opponents' defense being ignored during her ult is like a major upgrade to her ult damage. And of course, like, C3 is the cherry on top for Shogun. And I just decided to get Zhongli C2 for the co-op flex. Because I've co-opted a lot with Zhongli, I just decided to go for this as a flex, like, major flexing to give everybody shields. Free shields for everybody, yay! As for Nahida, I've talked to some people on Discord, and they're like, if you could, you should as well go for Nahida C2, because C2 also is a defense shredder. And, like, these reactions can score crit hits. Whereas most reactions, most Dendro reactions don't exactly crit easily, but Electro plus Dendro just crits. But with Nahida C2. I know there's the physical Venti build, but, like, if I wanted to go for, like, and if I have an archer that I use as a main DPS besides Child, of course, I use Aloy. 'Cause sure, she doesn't have constellations now, but I'm one of the Giga Chads who triple crowned her. Oh yeah.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
I'm one of these people. And it makes sense to wait for a rerun, too. At this point in time, for all my remaining 5 stars, there's not really too much 5 stars I want anymore besides Dr. Baiju. I'm waiting for Dr. Baiju, Yao Yao. And I'm also waiting for... Well, Hydro Archon is, like, very far away. I'm an Archon collector. I could be a Harbinger collector, but I don't think I'm going to be interested in Scaradouche. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be interested in Scaradouche. In all honesty. I am so not going to build Dory unless I get more constellations for her. I can't work with her at just C1. Like, I need her to be C2 or C4 at least, but the game doesn't want to give me copies of 4-star characters. Heck, I don't even have Candace yet. Not even copies of Kale. I want some 4-star cons out here. Actually, speaking of constellations. Oh, right. That's out of the way. Well, at least I save up some glitter. It would be great to get Razor to C6. Since I just got him C4 recently. After 2 years. Same thing with Noel's C6. After 2 years of not getting this C6. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of C6s. Where the heck is Sucrose's C6? Where is Chongi's C6? Or like, best yet, where is my C6? Oh, come on, game. I want to have like a really amazing physical team, and you can't give me Rosaria constellations. This is depressing. And probably for every Archon that comes out that are like Hershey's and Honkai, makes sense.
How about I take you on a walk?
So far I only have Raiden and Zhongli, that makes sense. Yeah, interestingly enough, like, Venti so far has been my first ever 50-50 victory. I think he came at Hard Pity. If he wasn't at Hard Pity, then I probably got him before the Hard Pity. But he was definitely somewhere around my first 80s to 90s range, if it wasn't Hard Pity already. Although I'm pretty certain if I look back on my footage, he did come at the Hard Pity on the 50-50. And he's been like this ever since. Yeah, there's a few characters I really need to get to level 90.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
I wish I could finish building my teapot, but the thing is, this island with my house here, I need more, like, European-style buildings. And that's not gonna be, like, anytime soon since Fontaine isn't here yet. I need, like, the region of Fontaine to be out. It's technically, like, it's literally fountain in French. I need Fontaine's buildings to complete this island. I need more load, too, because... Not this one. I don't just want this island to be a companion island, where there's only one house. This is really sad when, like, I try to build centerpieces, like attractive landmark islands, and I can't put companions in it because they would take up the load. My load on 2 of my islands is, like, pretty much maxed out already, but... There's more I wish I could do, but... I can't. I literally can't, because... The loads cannot take my sheer grand designs for my teapots. There's a lot of space on the beach now that I think about it, and I could have, like, moved this over to the beach, but, like... There's, like, a pathway over here, and I like connecting structures to pathways, so... But that's just me, that's just my designs. Yeah, that's the intention. Building a whole town is the intention. Well, actually, technically 2 whole towns. I can't even put a teleporter in the Inazuma-style island because the load... There's not enough for the load. And so people have to, like, walk... If they want to visit the shopkeeper over here, they have to, like, do a bit of walking. Which I guess is fine, because you can enjoy the scenery in the meantime.
Don't blink.
But yeah, if you guys, like, would like to know how behind I am regarding story content, I've not completed the latest Dainsleif quest yet. Ever. I've put off, like, Dainsleif part whatever this is for the longest time. I keep on forgetting that, like, completing his quests are required to do Archon quests. Yep, exactly. I don't know I don't think they're gonna, like, increase it anytime soon. Just like they're not gonna increase the teapot levels either, because we get, like, so much excess, teapot experience that... Like, they could have, like, given us some resources for all the experience we're getting, you know? A lot of these structures aren't exactly 100% like how they were originally placed, like I had to move some stuff around for it to make sense. Like the trees and bushes over here, I had to move them onto the grass, so it logically makes more sense than to have them be on the sand. Now these hedges, on the other hand, I just didn't bother moving them because I feel like the orientation doesn't look right if I move these hedges like elsewhere. But yeah, there is a lot of furniture I wish that would fit more indoors. I feel like we have a major amount of outdoors furniture more so than indoors furniture. In all honesty.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity. Incoming! Hey!
I feel like we experienced some lag because right now a moment ago I was talking about furniture orientation and lack of indoors furniture. And then right now I just received Monster Bane's response regarding like story content progression. Oh, you can't say the word start because people use that word as a demand, like, start the battle, or you need to go ahead and start doing this, this, and that. That word came off, like, very demanding. We had to, like, blacklist it. Like, people just end up saying the word start and just leave and not want to have a decent human conversation, and so we just ended up blacklisting the word start. Like, I didn't want to, but when people, like, use it for, like, a not friendly intention, when people, like, misuse words for not friendly intentions that I didn't want to blacklist, we end up blacklisting words. Like, I didn't really want to, but the social abilities of some people on this platform just caused us to blacklist some words. It's unfortunate, but it has happened. I do apologize about that. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the tavern theme here. I think I need to redo this lobby area in all honesty. Like, it looks neat, but it's not a set. Yeah, I feel like I need to redo a good portion of this lobby. Because I feel like my study room here, this little study area is complete. But this needs tidying up. Yeah, I apologize for that. Like, I didn't want to, but people made us. Oh, that's the fish tank furniture I still need to fish for. Oh, this is the furniture. These are souvenirs we got from. Okay, yeah, those are souvenirs we got. Maybe I need to look at ornaments. I probably need to look at the wiki to see like what the heck we can use. You can't even make a bathroom in this game. I don't even know like how people in Teyvat use the restroom. It confuses me. Because, like, when I made a house in Pirates 101, I was able to, like... Did I? Yeah, I was able to make bathrooms. Because logically, it would make sense to have a latrine. To not have a latrine in a place is just... kind of bizarre. Yeah, word. Because... there are times where I, like, look at what I've done before in terms of house design. I'm not like the best house designer, but I do want to make sure that there's spots that I can probably reconfigure. But here's the thing, I intended for this spot to be an entertainment space. I've intended for this spot to have like dining tables and a performance area over here. And I thought it would look cool to have a fireplace over here, because these are the stuff I kind of want in my main area. I think the thing is that there's just a lack of dividing walls, I think. Like, if a player housing doesn't have enough walls, I just make it myself. But of course, like, every player housing has some load that I can't put everything to divide the space up. This is some nice looking furniture, though. I think it's just because I need to build more interactable sets. Like this one over here. Like the 1,000 swings, I need to figure out where I want to put this one. And I probably could also do maple and tea scents, but the thing is, I don't have Toma or Kazuha in my teapot right now. I could switch out a companion with Toma in the future, but I don't think I'll be making this anytime soon. And when I look at the furniture that's required to make, like, each set, it doesn't, like, give me what I really want, and using a portable stove is a stretch. Yeah, there's a lot of indoor furniture that doesn't completely give me what I want, but it also probably gives me a pretty good incentive to open up green treasure chests in Sumeru. Because in Sumeru, the green treasure chests give furniture recipes. I have not been opening them.
Wow, there are more books here than I expected. And a wide range of genres, too. Huh? Wow, you even have reference books. Just from flipping through, they look pretty interesting. You know, I feel right at home here. Actually, I think I might settle in for the long haul, if it's alright with you.
You're welcome, Kuki. Actually, Kuki Shinobu's English voice is a really cool person. Miss Ziggy Stardust, I believe, is her Twitch name. There we go, that's her Twitch name.
I asked Kokomi's voice actor to bless my wishes today, but I don't think she saw the message yet. I finally got to meet her in person.
Oh, she actually got to take Kokomi's voice.
People think cosplaying is for kids. Well, don't listen to them. They're silly. Cosplaying is for everybody.
She's also one of the voice actors who actually cosplays as her own character. She's yes, she is the voice of 2B, that one specific character from Nier Automata. Yes, she's also the voice of Jolene Cujo for the English dub. And yeah, there's, teapot interactions. The only way it works is if you make these specific sets. So you have to go to indoor set, and then you have to go to the treasure box category. And then it will show you, like, which party members like which set. So that's why I'm, like, looking to make these sets, because you could get extra Primo Gems from companion interactions. Something I also discovered recently is that after you finish interacting and collecting their Primo Gems, you can invite them back into the space. And I believe when people come to visit, they will find that companion in that space. So, like, let's say I put Ayaka in this space, and after I finish collecting the Primo Gems from her, I can ask her to come back to this specific spot in the house, so she can actually stand there as, like, free decoration, to make it a bit more immersive. Oh, the reason why she chose her name was, it's a music reference, I believe. Yeah, Ziggy Stardust is a music reference. I forgot which band. Was it? I think it was the Beatles. I think it was probably the Beatles. It was definitely a music reference. I think she also recently got Twitch Partner this year too. I mean, well deserved, since Kira is actually really amazing. She's also the head of the voice acting club, which is its own Discord server, its own forum of people who are actively looking to, who aspire to become voice actors, and people who help each other out, whether they're it's a group of like both mixed professionals and freelancing individuals who are starting out. I'm part of it. I just haven't gotten myself to like get kickstarted in voice acting yet because I don't really have. I think I've like maybe auditioned for a couple of projects. I just never heard a call back at the moment. There was this one fan dub project I originally got like auditioned for, but because it's a fan dub project, I can't exactly properly credit myself because fan dub projects aren't really the most legitimate by all means. However, what I could do probably, I think there's like those comic apps. There was one I have on my phone. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like Zoom Comics or something. I could probably like see if like an individual artist would not mind me providing some voiceover, like get a crew, get some people who would not mind voicing over their comic. And because it's like an original project, it's something we could credit ourselves on. But overall, we just need like a lot of us who are starting out need enough credits to make sure to ensure that studios can recognize us from. Because with AAA companies, the best way for somebody to get represented is to have an agent for that. Oh yeah, voice actors have like really wonderful performances for a lot of different projects. Kira Buckland is definitely no exception for sure. She's one of my favorite voice actors of all time for like a really long time. Let me actually exit my teapot real quick. I forgot how to exit my teapot. What was I doing? Oh, right, I was going to make one more condensed resin because I wanted to, whatchamacallit. They do create the most beautiful stuff. You know what's the irony? Is that, like, a lot of famous voice actors, I think a bunch of them started out doing fan dubbing, and then once they get, like, really recognized, then that's where they catapult right into, like, AAA major big projects. Two voice actors, I believe. One of the Ericas, I believe Erica Harlacker. Her name is Erica Harlacker Stone. She actually, here, interesting thing. She actually, was the manga guru of her school during high school, and people would go to her for manga stuff. And I believe Kaylee Mills, another voice actor who was like really amazing. She noticed me on Twitter once. Also Dona aficionado. She has gone, I believe she got really she really got inspired after going to a convention. And here she is now. She's done voice acting, she's done voice directing, she's done voice producing. A lot of the voice actors in the field right now, they've gotten so far. And the voice of the male protag of this game, Zach Aguilar, like, one of his first roles was Genos from One Punch Man. And at that time, he was like, what, 16? He was like in high school or something? And look where he is now. He's mostly like a protagonist voice. But still, like, a lot of people came far. Oh yeah, Arataki Ito's voice actor, he's Saitama from One Punch Man. Which, funny enough, Ito's story quest, he had one specific moment that represented Saitama. Yeah, the English voice of this Giga Chad. He was Saitama, he was Skull in Persona 5. I'm kind of looking forward to hearing more, like, recognizable JRPG voices to show up in this game. If there's anybody whose voice I want to hear in this game one day, it's probably Steve Bloom, the voice of Wolverine. He was the voice of Orochimaru in Naruto. He's also the voice of a bunch of different characters, like people growing up. He's one of the childhood voices. Steve Bloom, as well as Xander Mobus. Xander Mobus is the voice of Persona 5's Joker. He's also the voice of the Smash Bros. Announcer for Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of different voices I want to hear in this game one day. Anyways, what was I saying?
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
I mean, also being at the beginning of Inazuma is not really too terrible. The thing with Inazuma's storyline is that there are some good parts to it, but I feel like it just gets bogged down by, like, unnecessary portions. Like, it feels so weird to interrupt the middle part. I won't, like, spoil too much. The way that the story was set up for Inazuma was just so weird. Like, I feel like parts were cut out of it that just end up, like, tossed into side stories or event story quests that should have been part of the main story to begin with. This current story for Inazuma I don't think is going to change anytime soon, but it was missing some pieces of it that really should have provided more context. It was like moments from like part A to part B, then without rhyme or reason going to like the climax already. Out of somewhere. The pacing was, it was so weird. Like I do appreciate the highlights of it. The cutscenes were pretty amazing, but that's as much as I'll say. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They are well known. Ah, yeah. So interesting thing is that Matt Mercer and Laura Bailey, they originally have done anime roles, but they're more featured for like AAA projects nowadays. And Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer are also OGs of Critical Role. That one live stream program where they play Dungeons and Dragons live. And honestly, they look like they have a like a really fun time. Like a very, very fun time on that show. I need to like watch episodes of Critical Role. One of my most favorite voice actors, Sam Riegel. He's also like one of the players of Critical Role as well, and I gotta watch those episodes where he's the dungeon master. I have never played Dungeons & Dragons myself, but I do want to play some one day. But I need to get like a group together to properly do some Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, okay, so I made my condensed resin already. If I go into co-op, I think everybody who's farming the talent thing right now would be going as the kid. So that's why I kind of need to be very selective as to who I'm co-oping with. I may actually craft some of her talent stuff to see if I need any more. Because right now all I need is just 30 silvers. Of course we need a bunch of gold. Where was I? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so 2, 3. Oh, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be good for now. Can I do 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I do 6 safely? Okay, 6 should be fine. Okay, that scared me. So that way I can at least have, what is it, 24 level 8 talents. Then I'll just make one more. Okay, that should be safe for now. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think I'll get her to whatchamacallit, level 90 for a while. Although I think her ascension stat is like what? Elemental Mastery? Yeah. It could. I never like farming for local specialties. They're tiring. You know what's actually really surprising? Here's something interesting. The Calpalata Lotus. It has a mini piece of Tignari's lotuses inside. There are some pieces of detail I just noticed, it takes a long time for me to notice, but then it like clicks into my brain when I notice the detail. Sometimes I am a detail-oriented individual in some specific parts of the game. Also, I'm not really so sure if Tempest is still around. Have you unlocked the Sumeru biome yet? I don't think I'm gonna unlock that anytime soon either, in all honesty. Did I finish forging yet? Oh yeah, I've hit my daily limit today, so I can't do any more foraging, unfortunately. I could do Spiral Labusi and try to actually like throw her into floor 12, but I don't feel like doing that yet. How much more time do we still have until this is over? Okay, 11 days. I can literally like do this when I have her at level 70 or something. Alright, well I have enough crystals to get this book to 80 at least. I can level it to 90, supposedly. But I just won't have the Mystic Enhancement ores to get it all the way to... Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, see? Alright, so now I just don't have the enhancement ores to get it to 90. Alright, that should be fine for now. So wait, what is it beyond? If it's beyond... Every point of Elemental Mastery beyond 200. Okay, I feel like they've also taken some elements of Raiden Shogun and put it on Nahida. Because for Nahida C2, it does defense shredding. Well, kind of, or defense ignoring. Either way, like, defense just gets yeeted for the C2. And then, the similar scaling is that one specific stat above a specific threshold will provide a bonus. In Nahida's case, beyond 200 will grant damage bonus and crit rate. And for Shogun's case, beyond 100% ER gives her electro damage bonus and some bonus ER. And funny enough, I recently just learned that everybody starts off with 100% ER to begin with. And unfortunately, my Shogun's crit ratio is very upsetting because that domain has not been fair to me. It's upsetting, really, but what can we do? Alright, now I need to go ahead and find a miner. I don't think we'll finish this quest tonight, but by the least of it, I can get, like, through a halfway point. Alright, I need to put her on a team I can test with. I think this is fine. Oh, I literally just talked to you.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Oh, it's complicated, like Facebook relationships. I mean, what?
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehoi, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything because we've been busy frolicking around making sure we're caught up on getting all the Freemo gems and stuff from rewards. From events, Paimon. I mean, what?
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
Like Doctor Strange?
While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner has been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Damn, okay.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late.
Well, the Hilitrons always bother us, so is it like a good thing? Isn't it like a good thing they don't come back out?
What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Also, welcome back, Kiba. You didn't miss anything major, honestly. I was just having some friendly gaming discussions.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first. Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I like to think that the Abyss Order is involved. Also, that's a very cute.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to. It took a huge amount of work to get this mining permit. I hope it was worth it. The rest is up to you.
Man, they really need to give a lot more male characters these arms. In all honesty, they really need to give a lot more male characters these arms. Anyways.
No time to lose.
Yo, Quest Tracker, can you keep tracking? Please head to the underground. Oh. That's easy. And let's just take the old-fashioned way that like some people may avoid out on. You know, there was originally a myth that if you take the elevator into the chasm, that it will trigger some special cutscene to play, and if you don't like go down this way, you'll miss out on said cutscene. But turns out that was a complete lie. Yes, I don't know who actually I don't know who made that up. But that was definitely not true. Okay, thankfully we unlocked this. Oh, I think I know what this location is. I am not like what I'm gonna be facing.
Is this where that miner guy wanted us to investigate? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
The statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Ooh. I was not expecting that.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
And Dainsleif is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, who is the voice of Spider-Man Remaster's Peter Parker, Sasuke from Naruto. He's also the voice of Teenage Ben Tennyson for the longest time. He's also been the voice of Barth from Fire Emblem. And he's currently now the voice of not Dimitri, the guy who looks like Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. But the voice of Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses is a character in this game. I can't think of anything else. Oh, Yuri Lowenthal is also the voice of the protagonist of Prince of Persia. Apparently I know like so many roles that a lot of voice actors have done. And Yuri Lowenthal has also been the voice of one of the characters for Persona 4, and he's also the voice of the male protag in Persona 3. Man, we are going to revisit Persona 3 Fez, I promise y'all. We will revisit Persona 3 Fez, and I'm going to try to get like 100% Confidant and bonuses unlocked on my second playthrough on my New Game Plus of Fez. I honestly don't mind revisiting some RPGs, some games that I've completed before to like do a new playthrough. It's just I'm rather selective on like if I want to play them or not. Anyways, we have questions.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Okay, what was going on with that portal?
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it.
Also, his attire is very interesting because of lore and stuff. But for anybody who was here before when I witnessed the when we all witnessed together the siblings reuniting, it was a very, very pivotal, monumental moment. I won't go any further if but also at the same time, it's very interesting that his blonde hair is like a similar shade to the siblings.
Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do.
But of course, it could all just be coincidental. And like a lot of characters, supposedly a lot of blonde characters are just like, have some level of attractiveness in their very own way, you know?
I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you didn't catch up with my brother?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
They're actually establishing the teleports into lore.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Alright, tell us about your identity, Mr. Twilight Sword. That was mentioned last time, like very long ago when we were here.
Huh. So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Sounds like your brother was right.
Alright, what's the history between you two?
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
And so, looks like the ending might still be the major climax that we're all yearning for, like, the next 3 years, honestly. The story I'm writing is really going to be probably going to take a long time to get as well, because I think maybe it could take at least a good, maybe like, by minimum 1 year, at most probably 3 to 4 years to conclude the first arc of the story of this game that I'm developing. I think I want to establish it as a video game universe, but I'm still trying to like piece together how it would function. I guess it could be like an online game of sorts. I just don't know like how versatile it could be on the online game multiplayer RPG aspect, because I don't expect it to be like a massively MMORPG, like the massively in the first M of MMOs, but some kind of RPG experience that takes note from like various video games that I played before, or video games that I observed people playing. There could be a note or two from Genshin Impact.
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you.
By the least of it, I think if anything Genshin Impact has set a standard for, it's aesthetic quality. Like, even when it was previously compared to Breath of the Wild, the standard it has now set for open-world RPGs, based on aesthetic quality alone, the bar is set pretty high. And not even Tower Fantasy can, like, make that same bar as Genshin Impact has made with its own aesthetics, even though they have their own separate, unique universe. But what Tower Fantasy has done, well, is putting stuff in for the multiplayer aspect of its game. Every online RPG nowadays has their own pros and cons, and there's a lot of pros and cons that I want to take into consideration when I'm developing the sort of game that I want to develop. It's of course not something I will undertake alone. Knowing myself, like, I can't even jumpstart this project alone to begin with. We would need like a dedicated team, for certain. I definitely think for sure that we'll probably need a bit more help than just a simple indie team trying to make an online game together. So I'm really concerned at how this online game will be distributed, because a lot of online game publishers nowadays, they don't exactly have the best reputation. So when it comes to a case of if we were to pick a publisher who can help us release and publicize whatever the project overall, it's a case of us actually picking our poison. Yeah. And my main concern is still whether or not, if the project fails, then all we do is just end up shutting down early. At some point, because that tends to happen with a lot of Korean online games. With Korean MMORPGs, if they don't see like a major profit margin, major player retention and activity within like a major fiscal period, then they will completely pull the plug and shut down the project. That's what happened in MapleStory 2. We will never know the full truth of it, because everybody who's distributed the global platform has signed an NDA, and they can't completely say the real reason until like their NDA is completely void. And then Elion Online, which originally was going to be like something groundbreakingly different, but all it did was end up becoming like another standard MMORPG that didn't add anything new. And so Elion Online will end up closing too. I think it's going to be closing pretty soon. I haven't started the game myself, but I've seen like a bunch of gameplay to not really be attracted to it, in all honesty. In any case,
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
Oh, you don't say. But that also explained the multitude of different tin cans of armor wandering about this place.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
I'll trust you for now.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why.
Also, if you guys have, I wouldn't mind of discussing anything else besides what I'm playing in front of me. Honestly, guys, whether it's about food, it's about life, or game development in general, in all honesty, because, like, right now my brain is on a gear grinding mode of trying to crank out, like, concrete stuff to build a game upon. I think, honestly, that's now my major bucket list thing, is to actually, like, release a video game, or work on a remake or a reboot of a video game I've played, you know? It's like really far-fetched considering I don't exactly have a bachelor's degree or associates or masters in game design, and I only have a bachelor's in a bachelor's of arts in multidisciplinary studies, which can only get me so far without an associate's or master's degree, but it's something it's something, you know. I need to be like well connected to individuals. Now, I know people in Artix Entertainment, I could always like ask them about like their stuff, their experiences on game designing and stuff, but the sheer magnitude of the project that I want to create is going to be like a major undertaking for sure. And of course, like, I want to make sure that all talents, like all staff on board, are compensated fairly. Like, I'd really hate if like someone is not paid for all the is not properly paid for all the effort they put in and stuff. No. Also, I just realized the debris floating here is like shifting back and forth. This is interesting.
And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Does this have anything to do with the Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Kanria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
Now it's making me wonder if I, like, want to create an NPC that acts like a MacGyver to connect, like, the plot points of the story I'm writing. Because Dainsleif right now is, like, Mr. MacGyver of, like, driving the main plot forward. For anybody who doesn't know what a MacGyver is, it's basically a plot device that literally drives the plot forward. Like, you can't actually, like, get to the main, not even get to the main climax without the specific thing you call the MacGyver, so.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying the hilly trolls that come here often are also...
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
Oh, because they're also cursed.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. one that causes them great despair.
So these hilichurls really are from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
Sheesh. It's basically like saying, basically like saying 4Kids is another way of saying Shadow Realm when 4Kids speak, because originally in Yu-Gi-Oh!, instead of being sent to the Shadow Realm, characters can die. But 4Kids inadvertently, I rarely ever say the word inadvertently created something worse than death by saying the concept, by bringing forth the concept of the Shadow Realm. But having to be able to, like, exist in like an ever-living hell, that's a fate worse than death. You can't ever find peace. That's scary.
When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Stand with me!
Everyone hold hands!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of
the Temple of Wisdom!
Dissipate!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
That was easy.
Hey, Paimon, it's not the first time we saw those things unless they... Wait. Did Paimon just literally forget that we fought those things in one specific event? Was that one event not canon? I'm confused.
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Kanria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Oh, who's that?
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one.
I honestly like the appearance of this one. I also like how when we fight this one, this dude is unfazed by a lot of our attacks, honestly.
Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Oh, maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
How? We tried going up there, but we can't reach the top of it. Unless you know a way up, Mr. Genius.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further.
Yeah, we've not been able to go any further for a long time.
Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Hey, hey, fourth wall breaking. Puzzle time, huh?
Don't waste your time.
Oh.
Bruh.
That's all we needed? We literally just needed you to break it for us. Man, why does this game do this to us?
Huh?
My thoughts exactly, Paimon.
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right?
Well, on the bright side, it does save us some time.
Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Was this built by Conria?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Conria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
No time to lose.
Out of my way! Stand with me! Dream cutter! Huh?
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right? Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Whoa, what the heck is that sound effect? I like it, but what the heck is that?
Huh? They're not coming after us. Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hold on, I think they...
They're coming! Quick, get them!
I like how Dainsleif is just standing there like, wow, they make me mad. How dare they charge at us? I was also about to say something like, based off another screenshot I took. Anyways, Oonga Boonga time again.
Dissipate! Make yourselves a move!
Riptide.
Hey!
Know my sword! Witness the power of Guwa! Rain outlines your fate! Stand with me!
Everyone hold hands!
Well, there's this interesting structure I never noticed before. Oh, also cool roof job. I'm not gonna take too much photos. I'm just gonna take whatever I think is looking like it fits the mood, because we're not gonna run into this thing in story questing again. I just decided to throw in this this guy here since he's actually fought in the abyss before, and he literally like was thrown into the abyss like as some sort of fight club, and he survived it. Like fighting is part of his blood, but he's still a friend to us, so.
Huh? What's this?
They're Helichurls, Paimon. What else would they be?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these Hilichurls?
As I said, for these Hilichurls, the end is nigh.
They're preparing to meet their end?
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Honestly, their design is so cool, only if they weren't so squishy, in all honesty. Because, like, I feel like their weight could be heavier. But so that's why I like the wind one the best, in all honesty.
More of them are closing in!
Fighting them is meaningless. Alright, is this your commander or something? Is this your leader? What you gotta say for yourself, Mr. Leader?
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the Hilichurls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty.
He said duty. Okay, jokes aside.
The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khanria, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khanria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khanria. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khanria.
Wow. That's actually... wow.
If you see these ruins as Khanria in the throes of disaster, and these Hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly, I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khanria. Run.
So they're not talking to us, they're telling the Hilichurls to yeet.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that half-damn guy really did recognize Captain Bane, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that is something I am not going to unsee anytime soon. Wait. Oh, that's where the little guy went. I'm getting my controls confused because I played so much Tower of Fantasy. That is totally on me.
All right, now we're talking.
There we go.
More hilly churls, and they look really well protected.
I don't think these Healy Trolls will be here anymore once we return, so... How can you tell they're well protected, Paimon? There's no armor here. If anything, Child would want to, like, mangle them at some point.
No time to lose.
Also, what the heck is this structure over here?
Yep.
Alright, is gliding enough? Okay, good. Gliding was enough to get here. Ooh, okay. Go to the chamber at the center of the ruined summit.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine. All these hilly churls want is to quietly fade away in peace. Paimon hopes they can get their final wish.
This story quest has become more depresso espresso the more we play it. And again, there is going to be a great level of depression as we do this more of the story questing in this game. After we finish this prologue. Alright, let's continue. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go!
Oh, there's a crystal thingy over here. I haven't collected this one because... Wait. Oh. Orb of the Blue Deaths. Am I missing one from somebody? Is that required for a quest?
Paimon's never seen such well-behaved hilly before. Paimon wonders if it has anything to do with being an old soul.
We'll have to go back to the hidden room later. I still need to find one more blue orb somewhere.
No time to lose.
I think we'll be able to get it. I'm just not in a rush to get some Primo Gems, though. What the frick? What the frick is this? I think I remember seeing this from, like, the Chasm release trailer, but... Man, I've been missing out on content. Oh man, I've really been missing out on content. What the frick? It's an upside-down stadium or something. It's an upside-down fountain. What?
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely? Consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse! Paimon can't even imagine!
This is such major lore stuff. I need to get a drink of water. Oh, okay, I'm back.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
From the Abyss Order?
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Oh hey, his actual name shows up. It's actually Halfdan.
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
He ran off, but he didn't disappear like last time.
Paimon, did that look like running to you?
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
Well, he doesn't look like he wants to hurt us.
True. So, we going then? Halfdan jumped down over there. Let's follow him.
I'm quite impressed.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here. Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see. It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath.
Something I really like about this place is that, like, the battle music can transition in and out of the main music. And that's like a really wonderful part of the chasm I like. Rather than that weird, awkward pause of, like, stopping the music and then replaying the background music. The transition from, like, main background music to combat theme is, like, really, like, seamless here sometimes.
Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Speaking of leaving no stone unturned, those blue balls that apparently caught my attention. I think I have a good idea. I think I have a good idea of, like, which one is missing. Yeah, I think I know which one, guys. Okay, so I believe the one that's missing is in a hidden location. And I believe it's in this area right here. So there's a hidden, there's supposedly like a hidden cave, a hidden passageway, and I actually came across this passageway on my second account. Let me go ahead and get into it so I can actually show you guys. So, if we go along this pathway, if we hug this side of the wall, there should be like a crack somewhere, right? Very creepy crack. I don't remember if I opened the chest for this specific passage or not. Here it is, here it is. Okay, I think I did. Yeah, this is like a very, very creepy thing here. where you like see these knights, you're like, what the heck are they doing? It looks like they're about to perform a ritual or something. So I don't know if I actually explored this on this account, but we're about to find out for ourselves. Like, this looks creepy enough as it is already. Like, it looks like somebody wants to sacrifice something here, so... Don't mind us, guys. We're just gonna let ourselves in. Or not. If I did explore this spot... they're gonna notice us. Oh no, we're still outside, okay. This is a very creepy spot. There we go. See, what did I tell you guys? This is creepy. This is very creepy.
No time to lose.
Dissipate. No, my sword.
No time to.
Come on, come on, come on.
Witness the power of Guhua.
Riptide.
Out of my way. Stand with me.
Make yourselves at home.
Okay, I am pretty sure that's the last thingy that we needed. Ooh! We actually got a lot of gloomy, deathly statuettes, actually.
No time to lose. Alright, now we're talking.
Hey, that's a pretty good chest, too. Yeah, this specific spot in the entire game, this is like one of the creepiest spots, like, ever. I don't think that was the one. Wait! Dude, oh, it's just as I suspected! That was the one missing blue ball we needed. Booyah! I had like a really good hunch this was the spot we were missing the entire time, because I remember knocking down those armored dudes, and I specifically remember knocking down the rest of the armored dudes in the rest of this map, but I remember that specific chamber on my second account, and I never went there on this account. But we went there on this account, so I'm pretty happy about that. I forgot which teleporter was I supposed to go to. I don't remember if, like, the underground teleporter is marked on our map or not. Unless it's this one over here? I don't think so. Is it? Let's double check, because we just got the achievement for... No, it's not this one. That goes into the Stony Halls. What about this one? Or is it not on our map? Or is it not a traditional teleporter that's on our map?
This place is...
It's quite possible that it's not a traditional teleporter on our map. Like, we can't go to it and it, like, yoinks us to where we need to go. But in any case, now that we collected all the blue, shadowy black balls... Okay, perfect. We can actually go to that one switch. Now I need to backtrack a little bit. We're straying away from this prologue a little bit, but I have a really good feeling about this. We do have a really good feeling about this. This might be some neat hidden treasure. Okay. Backtracking a little bit, we'll go back to where the switch was. I don't think the game, like, told me I got the blue ball. The blue orbs by any means, but I'm pretty glad that my intuition was correct, that it was definitely that one specific spot I was missing. Especially since we got a really good chest in that one location. Okay, so I basically went back over here. Now...
No time to lose.
Does Paimon still say that... Oh, okay, she doesn't say anything else here. Now it's just a matter of where the heck... Okay, I think it was glide across to this. Right? And then... From here... Do we go down? No, we continue this way. So from here we go this way. And then...
No time to lose.
Alright, so we made it to this room. Then we go up, I believe. From here... We make a turn. I definitely remember the switch being around here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, I think it's this way. And then from here,
I could get used to this.
Alright, so the fountain's over here, right? So we might have overstepped it a little bit. Okay, perfect. This is where we insert the blue balls, and then this wall should open up to us, and that should give us some more treasure. Alright, so we're gonna have to say goodbye to our orbs of blue deaths, y'all. These kind of look like the poles of Tower of Fantasy, not gonna lie. Like, the very basic of poles. Like, if you take the image of this and you replace it with the Tower of Fantasy, black nuclei, it wouldn't make too much of a difference. Alright. Have a good one, Orb of the Blue Deaths. Creed Tenebris. Whoa. Treasure! Oh, that's some mysterious lore stuff. I feel like Dainsleif could be able to translate that or something.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Hey, White Tassel, the best free-to-play weapon for your Sino. So now we could go ahead and refine this one. I mean, I could sacrifice it, but it's a very perma-rare weapon if you delete it, so I just keep it.
Find anything you like?
Ooh, okay. Got some very interesting weaponry here. Also perma-rare weapons. Because they don't exist anywhere else in the game but treasure chests. And of course we get more weapons than we do the actual characters who can use them, but I still like to hoard stuff anyways. Oh. Okay then. Alright, back to the mission. Okay, so now I should have 365 primo. Yep, I have 365 primos again. But we'll still be saving. Alright, good thing my hunch was on point that that one specific creepy chamber in that one specific part of the map was where I definitely thought we would be missing some treasure on. Because originally I actually farmed those, I don't know if I actually farmed those, the Black Serpent Knights. Because I never actually finished, ascending this specific weapon since I felt no need. I never felt a character would need to use this at the moment. I need another polearm character. Like, I need a polearm character who can use attack and elemental mastery besides Sino. Especially since I don't really have the need to pull for him at the moment. Flowers?
How did that flower get this far underground?
Oh, shrooms grow here, Piemonto.
Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilly churls?
I think I've seen it before.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Kanria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Oh, we've been wearing this flower since we woke up.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland.
You know what's really interesting is that he's saying that, but he's not exactly from Conria. So something must have came over him and want him to actually save the people of Conria.
I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately...
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
You relate the scene you just saw to Dane.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
Said it was his mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilly Churls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Kanria. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
Alright, they're no longer human.
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy.
Ooh, the metaphors.
Save your strength for something worth saving.
So, why should we believe in you again?
Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother. It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say...
Oh, I believe in you. But...
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering. Nobody has the right to make that choice on another living being's behalf. Especially not when these hilly trolls already want to meet their end.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world.
Indeed, and does it make an impact on what happens next? On how we proceed next?
Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
Alright, then let's work together.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
By the way, guys, daylight savings time ends officially tomorrow. Let me bring that to y'all's attention that once and for all, according to the US Congress, daylight savings time will be yeeted officially. So that means, starting next year in 2023, we no longer have to turn our clocks back. Just want to get that out there, and I will say it tomorrow. Which means that tonight is officially the final night where Genshin Impact and all gacha games that reset on American times will be resetting at 5 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Central, 3 a.m. Mountain Time, and 2 a.m. Pacific. This will be the final evening that the reset times of any gacha games under North American servers or North American times will be resetting at these times. Just want to get that out there. Let's continue. Man, I thought I would find some food at least, but man, that's... Hey, speaking of flowers...
You're mine.
Dissipate.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Blinded by the light.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
Well, that's because somebody left light mode on Paimon. If they actually just reverted back to dark mode, then their eyes would just be fine.
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dame Smith, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
Oh hey, you have a title this time, Presager of the Abyss. Or have I not noticed it?
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsliff.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the ways of the Abyss. That device can amplify the cleansing effects of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Hey! Our bond is strong. No, my sword. Rim cutter.
Everyone hold hands.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I'll settle this. Take care of Rain outlines your fate.
Grow. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Yes, shall rise.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
And what's cool is that we also have this ultimate as our backdrop part of this cutscene.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right, let's go.
Well, looks like we're about to reach the finale here. Alright, this story quest hasn't exactly taken us too long, but it definitely has some major lore to it, honestly. And there's something I'll give Hoyoverse credit for, in all honesty, is the amount of lore building that they bring to this game. It's really astounding. Whoa. What the frick? Whoa. 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 What the frick is going on? Huh? What? I do not expect this to open up. That is... Whoa, that's... this is surprising me. I mean, other people have witnessed this before, but, like, I'm experiencing some stuff for the first time. This moment. Okay, then. That is... very intriguing. Especially this texture, too. Oh, hey, it's Corey Yee. It's Corey Yee, the Abyss Lector. Alright, time to hear some of, like, Corey's most dreadful, most tantalizing. Is it tantalizing? Voice acting as this character. Cutscene!
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony.
This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Halfdan, don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Whoa. As if there's not another Giga Chad in this entire universe. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! He just... Mans just threw himself on... Damn, okay. Damn.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me. Take him out and deactivate the device.
Hear the truth.
Oh, wait, we're not paused, right? So that's also really cool is that, what else? I think I saw him, like, I saw his title briefly, like, something of the bow or something.
The gifts of grace.
Stand with me. Yeah, let me read you a verse. Hey.
The gifts of grace. By holy proclamation.
Out of my way.
The power of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Ring cutter.
Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you.
Dissipate.
Peace and hope find you.
Everyone hold hands.
Hear ye the words. Joy. The truth shall set you.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
Ooh, I caused one of these, cutscene thingies again. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies.
And Halfdan.
Let me take his place.
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
I can't take this seriously now that the character models are frozen.
If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
Yep, I can't take this. Okay.
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey, wait for Paimon!
I love when they trigger these freeze frames. Oh, this is lovely. I love triggering this in Genshin. Alright. Fun and games this. Ah. Oh, dang, Kuki Shinobu's HP.
Stand with me.
Oh, really now?
I see everything.
No, my sword. Dissipate. I'll settle this.
Make yourselves a home.
Rain outlines your fate.
Lily Trails are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that. Halfdan and the others are enduring far greater suffering than I. There's no time to lose.
Stand with me. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Out of my way.
Quick, destroy the devices and put an end to the Hilly Trail suffering!
Oh, cool. Okay, okay.
No time to lose.
Yeah, you're right about that, boy. No time to lose. That freeze frame moment is still amazing. I gotta make sure to get, like, a Twitch highlight of that. Oh, frick.
I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.